me, the Sankirtan festival is an event where we as Sankirtan devotees gather, especially to glorify the Lord in a very intense way. As we did like a big yagya, we did the big sacrifice for the Lord. It's a kind of reuniting and having the most blissful time of our lives together and glorifying the Lord. Do massive kirtan, like let everything out, be yourself again, you know. Let all your emotions, all the nectar that you share, that you had, you share with the people. You take this together prasadam. You're just devotee, like Bhakti Mahaprabhu did. Eating, honoring prasad, chanting the holy names of the Lord, and talking about Krishna. That's what we're doing the whole time. So that's Sankirtan festival for me. It's a true festival of glorifying the Lord. So it's like yeah, it's a nourishment for the soul.
He said it's amazing that the books go out, it doesn't matter which circumstances, the weather, and it's amazing to himself that the books go out. He thanked me that I was driving, so that I was cooking for him. But in between, he was actually, I was cooking, and he said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "What? Oh, this is wrong, this is offensive." He said, "My cooking is offensive." I said, "If you wanted some different cook, don't take a brahmachari." No, he's drunk with his wife. Everything was offensive. But this spice, no, not this, it's offensive. It's aparat. I said, "It's aparat." And one time he told me, "Nanda Krishna, du ziehst mich runter." You're pulling me down, I would go out much earlier.
Ich danke euch alle. Danke.
In Simhachalam, Lord Nrsimhadev resides. And Lord Nrsimhadev is the Bhakta Vatsala, and he protects his devotees. And so when all the devotees comes here and make a festival for Lord Nrsimhadev, and they get blessings from Lord Nrsimhadev to continue for their the whole year, the Sankirtan, distributing Srila Prabhupada's books. And this is, I think, Lord Nrsimhadev is very happy and very pleased to see his devotees distributing message of Srila Prabhupada and Krishna's message to the world.
No doubt Srila Prabhupada is very pleased with all of you. I'm just thinking that we hear the word surrender so much, and we can understand what is surrender from the devotees who go out in all these conditions and distribute Lord Chaitanya's mercy. I think that's the best way to realize what is surrender. Surrender to Krishna. You want to find out what surrender to Krishna is? Join the next Sankirtan party going along.
Annual festival, so every Sankirtan devotee from this part of Europe usually thinks after marathon we go to Simhachalam to get darshan of Lord Narasimha and to be with other devotees. It's very inspiring for all of us to see so many dedicated souls, that we are not the only ones there in the street. Usually during the marathon you're alone, in the street and distributing books and speaking with people and no other devotee around, or maybe one on the opposite side of the street. But when you come here, you see that so many devotees were in the same time outside. So then you can remember next marathon that I'm not alone in the street. I am there with all others, but we are in different cities, and in this way we are trying to do something extra. So when you come here, you are with all of these dedicated souls. You can chant together, you can listen here to lectures, to classes, and recharge the batteries. So that's basically for me the festival. To be with devotees and to recharge spiritual batteries. Although Sankirtan is itself like giving life, but still you need the association of devotees and more advanced preachers, sannyasis and like that, and you get inspired for next year.
So many more devotees than ever were going out. And I was getting letters from England, and that this year in the UK the marathon was bigger than ever and everywhere. Book distribution seems to be on the rise over the whole. And that's very encouraging to see. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is explaining in his Successticum that this Sankirtan is the life of transcendental knowledge. And there's no doubt, it is the life when we are going out and somehow or other distributing prasadam, books, but giving out the mercy. And with that spirit, we don't have to worry. We will emerge in Anandam Buddhivardhanam, in an ocean of transcendental bliss.
I came here for some mercy. Yeah, that's the main reason. So usually we come.
This Sankirtan festival, yeah, I've been to many Sankirtan festivals, and of course we have had a period where maybe it hasn't been so much Sankirtan festivals and as a certain period before. So therefore I think it's fantastic that tradition has been maintained here, and that's really glorious. And I have been very happy to come here and do a little bit of service, and mainly to be able to associate the devotees. I remember the time I was 15 years on full-time book distribution before, so I was so happy to see that a place like here in Germany that they have maintained the good old style traveling, book distribution, and I feel very honored actually to be allowed to come here.
Yeah, it's always nice because people ask me on the street, do you celebrating Christmas? And I always tell them, all the monks, they are now traveling for 4 weeks, whole Germany around, and then at the end we meet at our temple in Simhachalam. So for us it's a natural celebration if we all come together again and sing the names of the Lord and eat together the prasad and talk. So for me this is the meaning, to have 4 weeks of being more or less alone with the disturbances from weather, from angry people, from your own misconceptions, from your own bad qualities, and then you come again in the association of the devotees. You can see the Lord on the altar, and can be joyful again.
This temple is very big, and many services are here also, and do minimum service gives maximum blessings. That's my realization for last years.